All right, we are recording. So good morning. I know a lot of people are going to catch us later because so many of you guys work. So I expected that. So no hard feelings if you couldn't make it. So it's totally okay. So I have not created the July calendar, but I'm working on that now. So that'll be posted in the group here shortly. But mostly from the Coach Breaking News, we just had of course, Summit, the 10th through the 13th. So we're all getting geared up for that. The 1st through the 15th is coach only orders for Morning Meltdown 100. And then the 16th, customers can start ordering that. I did want to say that as frustrating as sometimes it is with these launches and that only coaches can order and all that. At first I was like, this is going to suck because not everybody wants to sign up as a coach and they don't want to put their social in and we're going to get, flack on that. One thing that I have to say is it was a great opportunity to sign up a bunch of coaches. So, people that probably wouldn't do it in the past, it kind of forced them to do it because they wanted the program now. They wanted it before anybody else. They wanted to get their stuff plenty of time. So it was such a great incentive to get them to sign as coaches and to get the access to the first 10 workouts. So that was my leverage for sure. And then of course, the 29th of July is day 1 of 100 for Morning Meltdown. That is all I have for the month of July. I know there is that, what do you call it? The team, totally just drew a blank. The quarterly Beachbody Super Saturday, they're calling it something different. I don't know, at the end of the month. I need to put that on the calendar because I can't remember what the date is on that, but it will be on there. But also, just so anybody that's watching, we had a great month of June. I got the leaderboard ready to share here later today. We still had quite a few names on the board and a lot of volume leaders. So congratulations to everybody who pushed hard in the month of June. Okay, so that's pretty much the gist. I mean, there's not a whole lot of besides a $20 off promotion for Morning Meltdown that goes throughout the month for challenge packs and then 10 off of bundles. And the promo codes are kind of confusing, but basically if you had a customer or coach that ordered a challenge pack in June, they'll get an email, to be able to get the promotion an additional $20 off because they just ordered their challenge pack. So they can save by ordering again this month. Okay, well, that is all I have on that.
That was super weekend coach open house.
Yeah, what's the date on that? Was it the 27th?
It's the
July 26th.
Yeah.
What was that date again? It cut out.
Through the 28th.
Okay. Super weekend. I'm going to put on.
6th through the 28th.
Okay.
Are you guys going to that?
I doubt it. I have to look and see, but they're always 3 hours away, so I usually don't.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind.
We are out of town. That would be.
Are you? I wouldn't mind getting the, just putting in that I'm going to do the event just to get the video and then just share it in our page, which I could still do that. Okay, so let's chat briefly about Morning Meltdown 100, the launch, what all we have been doing, what's been working, so that we can share any tips or ideas for our team that maybe can help them. Does anybody want to start with what they think has been the most helpful, or I guess I'll just say,
I think that
go ahead.
Am I breaking up, or or you guys are breaking up? I feel like I can't hear very good. I don't know if it's just me or not.
I think there's a lag.
I think one of the biggest is there.
Yeah.
Okay. I think one of the biggest things that helped in that event, when you create that event, is going back and adding all of those people in previous events. So you can just like, you know how you can click on like add people? You can go to all your old events and all your old groups, and you can add all those people into your event. So that's kind of a helpful piece when you guys are in your events if you don't already do that.
How do you do that? I didn't know that.
I didn't do
Go
that.
into your
Yeah, so
event.
when you open up your event, let me try to do it right now. On the side, when you're in your event, on the side, you'll see, like, I think you might have to click share or invite people, and then on the side, on the left-hand side, you should see a big list of all of your groups. And you can click on those lists, and you can hit, like, I just hit select all, and I add all those people in my group, into my event. I'm trying to, I don't know if it will let me pull it up on my phone, though.
Well, maybe you have to do it from a
Do you do this on the computer? Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
right now. But yeah, I always do it from my computer. You can keep talking, Stace, if you need to while I'm trying to figure this out.
Oh, that's okay. I was just jotting it down too so I could try it from my computer when we get off.
Because I had like 65 people like going.
That's really good. That's a good tidbit to know. I did not know that.
Yeah, so I just invite every single person to okay, so when you pull it up, slowly but surely loading here. Okay, and then you hit your event hosting. Come on. Okay. Sorry, my computer is being really slow. Okay, let's see. I think if you go to share the event, invite friends. Yep. Okay. It said if you hit share and then you hit invite friends, you know how you'll see all your friends right in the beginning of it and you click them and then hit select? Well, if you go right to the left, events I've attended, my groups, if you just literally click on those, then all of the people that were in either that event or in that pop up, and you can hit select all and then send an invite.
Cool.
That's awesome.
That is so awesome.
So that was super helpful.
I was always wondering, like, how do you get so many people that, I mean, I spent an entire day inviting from my list. You know how you can just pick your people through your list and just randomly, just all day. Like, I don't know, 100 probably, but not hardly any of them went like my same.
Then I go through all my friends list.
That is awesome. I love that. I will say, you know, I go back and forth
Super helpful.
on launches. I go back and forth on should we do events or not. And I really like them only because even though they seem like I don't get a lot of comments, I don't get a lot of interaction, but it's a great way to have a quick list of just click on people that are in there to message them. So if nothing else, the information is there. If they see it, they see it, but it's just a quick way to just message and say, and copy and paste the same message to all those people. So I've used that event strictly for a hot list. And so that's always been, even though it feels like we're constantly posting to it and nobody likes or comments or says anything, and it's like, do they even care? But they are responding when I message and ask questions there. So I love the event for that, and the fact that every time we are posting to it, it is going in the news feed and it's popping up, at least for those that are in there, you know? I will say that I do have a holding group that I can't find it now. It's my existing holding group. I changed the name. it's had my last Ultimate Portion Fix, and I started it back with Transform 20, I think. So my idea was to add whoever's going to this event and just kind of invite them to that group and kind of post the same thing in both. I cannot find it anywhere. I don't know what happened, and I kind of gave up on it. But some of you guys have used like a sneak peek group or a Snoop group or whatever. And I do think that's another awesome idea, to have kind of a holding group that you can always go back to every launch and reuse that and talk about the new program. So both of those are really great options. However, I didn't really use the Snoop group this time. The other thing that all three of us have done is using MailChimp as a mass email to contact our entire customer and coach list. I used to be, I don't know, I had just started that this year, and I used to be kind of one of those people, like, I hate getting tons of email in my email box. Like, I'm constantly deleting junk email. And so I guess I have that kind of a phobia, like, I don't want to be that person to my customers. And so I feel like I have to have a happy medium with what I'm sharing. So I make sure what I'm sharing is really good value, for one, and two, like, ease for my customer. So, you know, with a monthly newsletter, that's a one-time a month thing that I'm sharing value, but in that newsletter has the opportunity to join coaching opportunities, to see what's new in program, a good clean recipe, to whatever's kind of up and coming. So that's one way to, like, a touch point that my customers are constantly seeing from me. And then also having a link button in that, so that they can sign up for a challenge group, so they can get more information on a product or whatever. So it's such a great, fast way to just, like, reach a bunch of people at one time. And being that it's completely free, I've yet to pay for this, I just realized that you can schedule. So I scheduled my July newsletter that just went out this morning while I was sipping coffee. So how awesome. I just, like, well, I'm going to try it. And it worked, because I got it. My phone dinged, and I'm like, what's this? And my newsletter. So great things that we've kind of been working through and learning. But for this launch, you know, Kristen and Christy, like, we've all kind of put our heads together and revamped forms and revamped our newsletter or our email, and had the opportunity to just really send this out and get feedback right away from people that filled out forms for more info, forms that, you know, like a challenge group application, to choosing their bundle for their challenge pack. So how awesome is it that we can put all of that in one spot? And because now that it's created, all we have to do is, like, revamp it for the next launch or the next product or whatever. And it's all done for us. And of course, this is always shared openly to anyone that wants it. I know Colleen Jones had asked for some of that, and she was working on some of that yesterday. And so, you know, I appreciate, like, we all have our ideas, and I love putting our heads together, and Kristen had great ideas, and we found images and different things that we were able to share and just, like, drop it all together and make it work. So I think this was probably a little crazy, I think, for a launch, but probably for sure, by hands down, like, my best launch ever, just because we had kind of all these avenues that we were reaching people, from events to, you know, our posts, to sharing the workout, to, you know, the forms and links, and just, like, getting all of that out there, and having that option to resend that to all the people that didn't open it, the unclicks, like, genius, you know, just, like, boom, push a button, send it out again, you know. And I don't know about you guys, but it's just kind of nice. Like, now I'm also
I just did that this morning.
Did you? Yes. And well, since I sent the letter, I have that same form in there for the choose your package. Like, it's launched, that's in there a little bit too. So I kind of reiterated it for July. So I thought, I really feel like this is the way things are going, and I've been afraid of it kind of for a while. And now I'm just like, you know what? It is what it is. Throw it in the trash, unsubscribe, whatever, but I'm going to send this out because there's so much good information in there. Do you guys have anything you want to share about the forms and emails and stuff that you guys, any feedback or?
No.
I loved them. I thought it was awesome too. I mean, yeah.
Next on the list to figure out is how to, like when we have a new customer or coach sign up, some way, somehow there's a way to, like I want a series of welcome emails, and I have a series from Rachel Mitchell that I can rework and make my own. So like day one is like welcome to the team or whatever, and then like day two is your BOD, and day three is the importance of Shakeology. It's like this 4, 5, 6 day email series that we should be able to put on a drip. So like their email goes into our MailChimp and triggers this welcome series. So we just walk away.
Yeah.
That's next on my list to figure out.
And Christy Berry might be able to help us with that. I'm sure that MailChimp does that. I haven't seen.
Yeah.
Besides, I can see the schedule. Like I did the schedule just mass email. And maybe if I play around in there more, I can figure out how to do that, like in a schedule where it's like a series. There's got to be a way. My only question is like if we had, let's say, one person sign up as a coach, like a working coach, can you just do that to one person? I guess, again, it would have to be a tag like new coach or something, and then just choose the tag in which whoever has that tag would get it. The next month, let's say you have another new coach, you wouldn't want that tag on this person that's already got it, So I don't know how that works. But.
I know. So do you have to go in and constantly change your tags? Like say Sally Smith signed up in June and she's got either your welcome coach email or she's got your, just the welcome series email. Well then, if you tag her as a new person, a new customer, a new coach, and she gets that email series, well then after she gets all the series, do you have to go in and say, okay, June customer or June coach, or, take that tag that, I don't know.
Tags would keep building.
I'm not that advanced.
I know. Yeah. And I noticed like I have now some people that have, several tags, like customer lead to discount coach maybe, or now MM100s on them. Yeah. So if I add, like you said, new coach or June coach, you're just going to end up having all these tags under people, and then it would just get confusing, I think, because especially if you want to remember to remove a tag from somebody so they're not in a next series. Yeah, I would love to figure out some training on that, or I don't know if maybe Christy knows something that she could share with us. I don't know. But we'll definitely.
I thought about looking on YouTube and seeing if there was YouTube videos on how to properly work MailChimp.
Yeah. And, probably there is something even in there, like a tutorial. I just have to dig through and see what I can come up with, but we'll definitely have to do that. Maybe do a training on it. Well, cool. Other than the MailChimp, the event, and I think, and then just posts and stories. I guess we didn't really talk a lot about stories, but I'm just grabbing stories from anywhere I see. If I see Kristen had something that I haven't used, I grab those and post them. Or if another coach has stuff and they have their name on it, then I'm just saving them into a Canva series and just adding pages, and then just putting my own name on it or putting something over theirs or whatever you have to do, and drop my picture over. And when I do that, I save those in Canva thinking I could always revamp it to, especially if there's something that's not specific to a program, if it's like challenge group or coaching or whatever, I'll just save those. That way I can just drop new image over it for the next month and it'll look totally different, So try not to be a collector, let's say, of all the things, because I have to go through my phone and start wiping out because I just have, I'll save this series, and then next thing I know, I've never even used it, and it's way in my photos, and it's just taking. So I'm like, okay, if I'm going to see them, I'm posting them right now. I'm going to use them today, and then delete it off my phone because I'm just thousands of pictures. I'm sure you guys agree.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just want to definitely say that to anyone that's watching, like, just find other coaches that are sharing stories, scroll through people that you like that share stuff that's like you, and then screenshot those and use those as your stories. So I always say, I have people on our downline, can I use your stories? I'm like, steal it all. Like, I don't care. Like, as long as, my biggest thing is just don't steal my words on my post, but stories, like, that's just information we're getting out there to our people that are following us, and we all have different followers. So, all right. Does anybody have anything else to add, or I feel like we covered what we're doing. So,
yeah.
All right. Well, Kristen, I know you have to get off to work. Thank you for your awesome event tidbit that I did not know, but I never use my computer as much as my phone, so I miss out on some of those options. So that's great to know. All right, ladies. Well, thank you so much. Oh, let's get a quick little picture.
Oh my gosh, I look so scary.
I have my glasses on. All right, well, we're all smiling. It's cute. It's cute. All right, well, I'm going to go push play and get my workout done. I can't wait to.
Are you guys doing day one?
I did it yesterday.
Are you guys doing day one?
I did it yesterday.
You did?
I worked out late. Yeah, I worked out at like almost noon. So today I'm going to do the second.
Kristen, what are you doing?
I just did the prep workout, the first one today, and I was just telling Stace that I didn't love it.
Oh, no. Yay.
It's like, I was telling her that the combo moves, she does like one set, like for instance, rows,